I'm telling you now. I am telling you now, it doesn't get easy. Or it doesn't get easy now. You try every day. You wake up, sometimes you feel like this is shit. But you wake up and you do it because you say you love this thing, right? You say you love it. So now you must show up, You must show up. You must see you do it every day. You must see you tirelessly working every day. You must put out your things. You must see that you want this thing that bad. It's very, very hurtful. It is ugly. It is it's a messy process. I'm gonna tell you now, it gets tiring. But you push. You push until you can't push anymore. And then tomorrow you wake up and push again. But you go for it, Magele. You go for it. It's for you. You must go fetch it. I'm telling you now, you must stay on the ground. Your ear must stay on the ground, trying to ask what is going on, who is who, and what is how. You must stay on the ground, and be humble, because it can get ugly very quickly, It can get ugly now, and you don't know what to do. So you must stay humble. Hello everybody, hello. Sanwanani ikamalam dungo sikelelo vuyeleni, and this is my YouTube channel. Welcome yet again to everybody that's been around, all the love, all the messages. Thank you, City. Anyways, and whoever that is here for the first time, hi. So it's really nice seeing you here. Hello. Anyways, I hope you guys do find this handy and comfortable and safe, because that's exactly what we try to give you: safety, comfort, and home food. I am Sigalema, the owner of this channel, and we are talking about things: acting, journey, artistry, and everything that surrounds it. And today we are coming back with the second part of our story. Second part of our story. Alright, well, I don't know where that was going, but so Miguel got the job, right? And the journey started, right? Waking up every day to go do something that you love. Waking up every day to action, cut, walking Tanda to wardrobe. Tanda is ready for wardrobe. We're taking it to makeup. I mean, what? Those are things that I think every actor lives to do. Or rather, let me not say every actor, because I do that. It's such a beautiful feeling. It's such a beautiful process, Every day felt like nothing is impossible. I can achieve anything. This is where I'm supposed to be. That's exactly where I was supposed to be. Everything felt right. Everything felt enough, Like I don't need much. It's an amazing process to go through. And it could either get to your head, or you could simply just stay being yourself and just doing the work because it's what you're there for. Now, today we're going to talk about a couple of things that accompanied that beautiful process. I want to talk about this new world that I was in. It's in your city, everything I've been hearing about the city has been oh my god. So trusting that my parents did an amazing job in raising me, I knew that some things I didn't have to worry about, and I'm not gonna get involved in drugs and just bad crowds and all that. I know that. But now, as much as my mom has tried or my dad has tried to say, okay, Sigela, this is how you work with your money. Sometimes we want the practical. We tell them the theory, want to see things in practice. And it starts at that negotiation process between you and the agent, right? So it so happened that my agent passed me on to somebody that had to handle it because he had to sort out other things, right? So he took a step back and let his partner do everything, sharp. So it starts with me meeting with the partner and talking about, cool, so this is what they're offering you. Great, what? I've never received such amount of money. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind, right? 19, great stuff, about to just like start this whole new chapter in my life, and Khumunati, oh, you are giving me money. Like, this is real money. I'm sure that a lot of people, we work very hard to get there, or people work very hard to get there, and I'm only 19 and I'm receiving this X amount of money, and like, what? I mean, hey, what? Sharp. And now we have to talk about percentages. This is how much the taxes take, and tax takes 25%, just so you know, like, it's the worst thing ever. They take 25%, but obviously when you go tax for tax return, they, you become that girl, become that rich girl. And then the next thing, we have to talk percentages with their agent. Sharp. Now, my agent is out here saying, yo, sir, like, how about we do a young 25%? I'm like, sorry, what? So I'm gonna get like 50% of my money because tax takes 25 and you're gonna say, excuse me? No. I mean, I know I don't have much experience with dealing with contracts and agency fees, but 25 cannot be it. Sure. I'm like, let me do my research. On set, I'm asking people, so y'all, what to do? How much? And they're like, 10%, 50% max, 12%, 8%. I'm like, this nigga trying to rip me off. It's not going to happen under my watch. And then talk to the big dogs. I'm like, yo, this nigga is trying to get me to pay 25% or give him 25% of my money. And I'm telling you, by the end of that day, I was back on 12. I'm like, not even 15, 12, bro. I'm like, imagine. Yo, I was like, damn, this nigga almost ripped me off. If I was, so basically where I'm going with this one is always make sure that you do your research. Make sure, because sometimes it's not to be make sure, hey? People are out here, I mean, stay back up. Otherwise, even the people that you think have the best interested hearts for you, they will snatch you and make sure they leave you with just a bone and they take all the meat. So Joburg is like that. It's crazy. People are hungry. Everyone is hungry. Everyone is hustling. So just make sure that you aren't the hustle. You don't get hustled. All right. I'm safe and also trying to work on my body, because all time I need to stay in shape. Can't be out here saying, yo, wardrobe, hey, oh my God, like, yo, look at my lingani. Nah, babe, ain't nobody got money. Production doesn't have money to be going back and forth trying to look for new sizes for your ass. So stay consistent in the journey. It's the hardest thing with all the set food that you're getting. Oh, bruh, it's crazy. But so there were a lot of production issues, yeah. Like, delayed payments are a real thing, yo. It was a lot. People had to do a lot of things to get their money, but I think most of us got paid, I was blessed enough to be part of a global contract, and the global contract is when you get paid monthly and not per call, and per day your fee is like 3K type thing, you know what I mean? And that also comes with what you've done, your experience, and obviously your talent. and the agency you with. You know, the fact that you can say, okay, cool, this is my daily rate. What is it informed by? You know, those things need to be also, you know, a thing. But there's that type of actor, an actor that comes and gets paid per call, and then there's a global contract, which is the one I was on. I had a global fee that I know people is a round amount that I get every month because I was part of the leads, and it was not gonna make sense for them to be paying me per call every day, you know. So being a freelancer is a hard task. I hope that whoever is trying to get into the field or is in the industry, make sure that you've got thick skin and you're ready to fight. Sometimes you have to fight your agent as well, you know, because they're not fighting enough. It's really a gruesome industry to be in, so we're not gonna make it glamorous. It's not glamorous at all. Now, you're getting all this money, right, at this age or whatever, but like you're getting money that you're not used to getting. You could either do two things. Make sure that you invest, or like you spend it on right things, or you lose your mind. And I think I chose the latter. It was a crazy time, all right? It was a crazy time. The honest truth is, there were times where the month would end with me having asked my best friend for like, yo, pull up with the 500 there, man, or like, you know, 300 nyana, because money management was something I didn't know about. And it hits you at your worst, you know, or at your best rather, because I could have done so much with that money. Like, it's crazy. When I look back now, I'm like, sheesh, what a waste, you know, what a waste. So I'm just basically here to drop low-key lessons that I learned, things that you guys should look out for as well. When you start getting fully in the industry and getting your money, make sure that that money makes you more money, because the industry and its sustenance and longevity, I mean, we can have a discussion about that another day, you know. You don't want to be caught up in that. You don't want to be caught up in the hungry actor situation, desperate actor situation, where you take any job that comes your way, even if it's not worth it, even if it's not speaking what you like, even if it's not speaking to your soul, you know. Those things are very draining to the art and the craft that you're trying to make and your soul, you know, especially when you're somebody that creates from the depths of your being. So make sure that you take care of your money when you do have the money, so that it can sustain you for a longer period of time. And it's something that I failed at, that I don't think I'd want anybody else to fail at. And while you're in that process, when you are on set, over and above everything, you must know that you are at work. You are at work, okay? You must always be prepared. Like, never come to set not prepared. It doesn't matter how chaotic the set is. It doesn't matter how much they change things around. Even if you don't shoot on the day, but you were prepared. All right. I think you can throw anything at a prepared person. And there's just sets like that that live to challenge you. And I think that was one of them. Hope was one of those sets. It was challenging in every way. And the character that I was playing also was going through a lot of things. So I had to be ready for anything, like literally any and everything all the time. So we need to constantly be making sure that we're creating a collaboration together with other actors and the filmmakers that are on set. So yeah, prep is the first thing that you need to make sure that you've got on lock. When you get on set, you just, you know, fine-tuning things. You working here and there, making sure that, okay, sure, we got this, okay, cool, you know. Oh, okay, maybe I should take that down, or I should, you know. So it's nice that you can always play around when you're prepped up, because if you're not and things are thrown at you, you get crazy, because you're like, oh snap, what is that? Oh, is it that line? Or and you're wasting people's time. Honestly speaking, every day on set is money costing the production, you know. It's costing the production in every way. The fact that you have to stay there 2 minutes longer than you have to is costing somebody somewhere. So you don't want to be the cause behind anybody being costed more than they had, planned to. So you need to make sure that you bring your A game all the time. Alright, all the time. So those were like the things that I went through, making sure that you get there and you slay. Now, as you are at work and you're establishing that you are at work and not there to play or make friends, everything else comes, it settles in its place. Now, I'm not saying you don't talk to other people or you don't make friends with other people, but understand that this is a moving industry, right? Motion picture. Excuse me. So it's a moving industry in a sense that now one person could be staying on the set for 2 months, for 3 months, for 4 months, or you may be leaving the set earlier, and you had invested yourself in these friendships like so much that the minute you're leaving, you're feeling some type of way, or you've lost, or you're feeling empty, whatever the reason may be. But what I'm getting at is understand that you're at work and everything else comes second. Yes, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna have great memories, and allow yourself to live in the moment. Allow yourself to enjoy that to the fullest, and don't necessarily put up a wall, but also to guard yourself. You need to put up that wall. So you're constantly in a space of balancing, you're balancing whether it's enough or okay, not too much. So all those things need to come in handy, and you're understanding that people come and go, people come and go, experiences come and go, and you're gonna regret not having experienced that fully because you were caught up in whatever. But also you don't want to get too much into things and it's a whole other thing now. I'm not speaking code, right? I'm not speaking code, but I just think that, for example, if you go to school, we get basically molded and worked and crafted to know the job. Yes, what you're there for, but now a lot comes with the job. The job comes with meeting energies and spirits and people on these sets or these spaces that we find ourselves, and we are challenged. And sometimes we now have to sort of make big decisions of, do I get in, do I not get in, do I participate, do I indulge, do I, all those things. So when you enter, you must know that you are forever in a right space or a right space of mind to make a sound decision, because those will cost you. The industry speaks. The industry is very small. As much as it's very small. People know people who know people that may hire you one day. And you don't want your name to be in the wrong rooms. You want to constantly be, man, what? But also being open to the reality that not everyone is for you and not everyone will like you. You know what I mean? But make sure that it's not about you. Put your best foot forward all the time, because that could be your last job. Literally, that could be your last job, and you don't want to be the reason that is the case. So look after yourself. Look after the money that you're getting from that. Invest. Make sound decisions. Choose the people that you surround yourself with wisely. And just choose the activities you indulge in. be constantly aware, because any moment you're caught sleeping could be a last moment. You know what I mean? So today, that is the end of our video. Just experiences that I've had or lessons that I've taken out of the journey and reflections, you know. These are my reflections. And maybe when I do think of something else, I'm gonna say part C or part 3. But I hope everyone is well, and I hope you guys are keeping good. And just know that what is for you won't miss you. I think Nadine said that. Yeah, I think Nadine said that. It's so important to understand that. It's very, very important. The work you put in, you must always understand that it's just layering to your greatness. Layering to your greatness. It gets better, I swear. It gets better. It gets easier. But obviously challenges never stop coming. Now, how you deal with the challenges how you deal with the challenges is what changes. So, all the best and good luck. Stay sane. Love and light sent to you. This will be Sikelelo Vuyeleni, and this is my YouTube channel. Please, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and please subscribe. See you guys in the next video.